Alright, in this video we will do shear and moment diagrams. But before we can really even get going, we need to find out the reactionary forces at A, and B. So we have 1,000 kilonewtons and it's evenly distributed over 2 meters. So we can actually just change that into a force Q at, at 1 meter here and 1 meter here. And it's going straight down, so then that means Qx plus Qy, and Qx is 0 if it's going straight down. So if we were to do the summation of the forces in the x directions, they must equal 0, so Qx, Ax is on a roller, so it can go this way or that way, so Ax is actually 0, so plus Ax plus B, well, we don't know what Bx is, Bx, so again that's 0, so then Bx must equal 0. Now let's do the summation of the forces in the y direction. They must also equal 0, so the y direction, so we have Qx, which is 1,000 newtons, or not Qx, Qy is 1,000 newtons. Again, Q is equal to Qy, so 1,000 newtons, kilonewtons actually, plus Ay plus By. So if we, oh, that's actually a negative 1,000 because it's going down, so that's a negative. Oops. So if we transfer that over here, we get 1,000 kilonewtons must equal Ay plus By. Now we'll move on to the summation of the moments. The summation of the moments must equal 0. So the summation of, what's the point we want to do? Let's do this point right here, and let's call it C. So moment C must equal 0. So the moment of Q around C, since it's straight on, pointing straight at C, there is no lever arm, so that's 0, plus the moment of A, plus the moment of B. So with a little bit of rearrangement, moving that over there, we get the negative moment of A must equal the moment of B. So if we remember that the moments are equal to the force, the perpendicular force times the lever arm distance, so then the moment for A is equal to, the distance, and that is a negative 3 meters, so Ay times the negative 3 meters. Let's do the moment for B. Moment for B is equal to By times 2 meters, So then if we plug these two babies, or set them, plug this into there and this into there, we get just a negative Ay times a negative 3 meters is equal to By times 2 meters. These negatives cancel out, so then we get Ay times 3 meters equals By times 2 meters. And if we divide by 2 meters, on both sides 2 meters, we get Ay times 1.5, after we simplify, equals By. So then By is 1.5 times bigger than A, so if we use this equation and plug it into this equation, then that becomes Ay plus 1.5 Ay, and that is just equal to 2.5, the force of A in the y direction. And if we divide by 2.5 meters, then that's 1,000 kilonewtons divided by 2.5 meters, and we get approximately 400 kilonewtons. Oh, sorry, there's no meters there. 400 kilonewtons. So then AY is equal to 400 kilonewtons, and BY must equal 1.5 times A, or 600 kilonewtons. So we now know what AX is 0, BX is also 0, and we now know all the reactionary forces, all of them. So we can actually just let's erase all this. Let's erase all of it. So we could. So I will stop this video. We will continue on in the next one for the shear diagrams and moment diagrams.